Hey everybody, Orpheolus here, welcoming you all to a Let's Play that's been highly anticipated, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is going to be a long Let's Play, but hopefully you all will be with me for the entire ride. So, not really much to it, except to begin this adventure. This will be quite the long journey, and hopefully you all will be here for me for the entirety of it. And with that, let us begin. So, starting things out, you have the option of changing your difficulty, easy and normal. Difficulty is kind of a thing. Basically, the main difference between difficulty settings is how much HP they have and how much damage they do to you. It's your standard run-of-the-mill difficulty that's kind of boring. There's a hard mode that is available, but not at the very start. But for this Let's Play, it will be mostly a normal. But there'll be some times I'll bring the difficulty up, other times I'll bring the difficulty down. You can change the difficulty at any time, but let us begin.
We really do need to buy ourselves a new depth probe. The ping was off by 150 peds to the east. That's not gonna fly.
And what about the treasure, Rex? Was it in line with your expectations?
It seemed pretty solid. Didn't even have to reinforce it too much. Even with the labor costs, we should be able to turn a decent profit.
Honestly, it takes you 2 days to run a structural analysis. Yet somehow you can gauge the profits in an instant.
Don't go raining on my parade, Gramps. You know I'm in the salvaging trade for the cash. A little business sense goes a long way. All right? Whoa! I didn't expect that. You've been living in this thing, big guy.
Rex,
No worries, Gramps. I think we know what's for lunch.
Already thrusted into a battle, so we are starting things up with a battle against King Crustip. Time to earn your lunch. To initiate combat, first thing Rex needs to do is draw his weapon. To target your enemy, simply press A while targeting enemy. To display the target, just press R. You can tell which enemy you're targeting by the target marker displayed above its head. Incidentally, you can sheath the weapon if you'd rather not continue the fight, simple as holding down R and pressing B. If you approach the targeted enemy with the weapon drawn, you'll execute attacks automatically. This is your standard auto attack. Get that, then it's time to draw your weapon and start prepping for lunch.
Okay, time to take you down.
Alright then, auto attacks are delivered in the set of 3. The attacks increase with each power. So you have to stay still though. If you try moving around, you're not going to be auto attacking. This is going to be greatly different though. You can tell that I'm starting to do some stutter stepping. Take a look at the icons in the lower left. When one of these activates, it means an art is ready to use. Arts are special techniques distinct from auto attacks. The icons laid out on the controller button, so just press the corresponding button. So for anchor shot, we have to press X since that's the corresponding one. After using an art, you'll have to wait until the recharge gauge surrounding the icon is refilled before you can use it again. The recharge gauge will refill as you auto attack enemies. Try pressing X now to rip with Rex's anchor shot.
Anchor shot. Ha!
In order to do things though, enemy just dropped some HP potions. This is basically how you heal without the need of a healer. Some arts like Anchor Shot will always cause the enemies to drop an HP potion. There's some other arts also, should your art immediately deal... Should you use arts to immediately deal serious damage, or save them when you can get some bonus like the HP boost, considering your art tactics carefully. So, grab HP potion and do some healing. So, best thing to do things out is just stutter stepping. As soon as you attack, flick the control stick and you'll do some damage.
Anchor shot. Ha! See, Gramps? I'm getting better. An entire horizon of white. A sea of clouds. And at its heart, the world tree, piercing the heavens. This is the world we call home. Allrest. Story goes that when the world was young, everyone in Allrest lived on the tree, together with our divine father, the architect. According to the tales, it was a bountiful land. And the people there held the power to command even the heavens themselves. They called that paradise Elysium. But then, one day, we were cast out. Nobody knows why. Perhaps we angered our creator, or perhaps it was something else entirely. All we know is we were forced to leave Elysium, to live here in Allrest, where it turns out life was pretty hard. But when it seemed like we would surely die out, the architect took pity on us, sending his servants, the Titans, to save us. The few of us who survived settled on the Titans, and we've lived in harmony with them ever since. But now those Titans are beginning to die out.
the brazier does my weary old bones much good.
You want me to move it, Gramps?
No, that's quite all right. Leave it right there.
Righto. Not another one. Been happening a lot lately.
More so than before.
I wonder if anyone was living there.
It seems not. And if there had been, they would have all left by now.
Makes sense. Hey, Gramps. Do you think Fonset Village will be gone too one day?
It would not be today or tomorrow, but one day, yes, it will fall.
And you too?
That's how it goes with us Titans. There's no way around it.
Eventually. There'll be nowhere left to live.
Sadly.
So, you Titans were born up there. Is that right?
So they say. For what it's worth. Mind you, I was born here on All Rest. As for my ancestors, who could say where they were born?
Can it really exist? This Elysium? And the Creator? Who said to live there?
A land of plenty atop the world tree. If such a place did exist, perhaps we could all live in peace, with no need for fighting.
Sure would be great. For everyone. Even folks in Fonset. If the Divine Architect can see us now, I wonder what he thinks. All right, back to making money. I think this haul should be enough for today. Oi, Gramps! Care for a little swim to the Argentum Trade Guild?
You're planning on selling it now? It's getting toward my bedtime.
Don't play the lazy old man with me. There's plenty of sunshine left.
Kids these days. No respect, I swear.
Why, if it isn't Rex? How's business?
Going all right, else I wouldn't be here.
Fair point. So, which one am I unloading?
We can leave that until I'm done negotiating. Shouldn't be too long.
Well, Mooring is 15 gold per half day.
I'll have your gold after I sell the stuff, all right? Later!
Hey, hold on! You know I can't do credit! Does it every time, too.
No wallet, I'm afraid.
Figures.
Awesome. This thing's huge. It's not even a Titan ship.
All right. It looks like our adventure is about to really get going. And if you can count, you can count on me to offer timely explanations on any new game features you encounter. And then Orph is also there to also do some stuff. When you close the tutorial screen, you'll see Goldmouth return point pop up on your screen. This will let you know you found a landmark. When you discover a landmark, you can return it anytime with skip travel at any time. If you're defeated in battle, you return to the last landmark you visited. Allrest has a great variety of landmarks to discover, as many as you can to help out your adventure. And just in case you find yourself struggling with basic controls, press blah 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 for a quick explanation of the control scheme. So yes. So welcome to Goldmouth Trade Point. So, you can try going this way. Hey there, Rex, that ship got your eye. Well, of course. Yeah, I guess it's not easy to miss. Never knew they made ships this big without a Titan at the core. I can't even begin to imagine how the whole thing works. Indeed. Hey, you know whose ship this is? Some clients of the chairman, I think. I don't know the details. Huh? I see. I know you're curious, but don't go climbing aboard or anything, okay? I'm not that crazy. Alright, I've got to get back to work. Alright then, see you around, Graham. Or Garum. So that's a little bit of a cutscene. You can't do anything with the ship because it's super slippery. And yeah, so there's not really too much to do. One thing to note though, you're swimming in the cloud sea. Swimming in a sea of clouds. So yeah, don't ask me how that works. Hi there. Ah, Rex, good to see you. Sorry, Perry is just whaling away time, watching ships go by till cargo all loaded on board. What'd Rex say to meal together? Nice tasty samad or somebody such? Sorry, I'm kind of busy at the moment. Meh, that's too bad. Perry thought, it'd be nice to make happy memories before I set out on a long voyage. Ah, never mind, Perry. It's just melodramatic. Rex, keep up doing good work with salvaging. Alright then. So with that, there's not really too much to do. If the NPCs do not have a little exclamation point, there's nothing to them. And if you already talked with everyone, their story will go on, just like Sid Shear here. Hi there. Rex, my boy. The snowpawn here just arrived to do a bit of sightseeing around Argentum. I keep saying the central exchange is inside Goldmouth, just after you enter the ship, but he doesn't get it. And now he wants me to take him up to Limor Inn on the 3rd floor. I'm a salvager, not a tour guide. Alright then. So on the top bar you can see your little map objectives, which we will get to in a moment. First up, let me tell you a few things you'll find useful. First up, I'll explain the regular view. See the arrow pointing right now? That's the compass. The mark on the compass indicates the direction that Rex and party should be heading in. The digits above the mark shows the distance to your destination in PEDs. If Rex's destination is higher than the current position, you'll see a little arrow above the marker and vice versa for below. Next up, let's take a look at the environmental information. That little arrow pointing to the right now. This is the key to tell you information on the surroundings like weather, time of day, and so on. And this is a mini-map. You can use it to get a quick grasp of the surroundings. The yellow marker in the middle shows Rex's current position and the direction he's facing. Press the L button to switch between full screen or mini-map view. Confident adventurers might prefer to make their way through Allrest without using the mini-map. Lastly, you go over current objectives as you might expect. This tells you exactly what Rex is supposed to be doing in the present time for story. You can toggle visibility with ZR, so take a look if you're ever feeling unsure on what to do next. Right now, it's telling you to go pay a visit to Mello at Central Exchange, so try doing that. And to that, I say, no. Anyways, one thing to note though is that there is a lot of platforming. Well, not a lot of platforming, but you can get on top of a lot of things. And I literally just tried to do a super slide. Hooray for glitches! Now one thing to note though, between playthroughs, is that Xenoblade 1, I was very confident in my in speedrunning. Like, I could do a lot of stuff. Alright, can't get up there. I could do a lot of things in Xenoblade 1. However, the case isn't quite so much for Xenoblade 2. I'm not really too much of a speedrunner in Xenoblade 2. There's a lot more intricacies. And a lot more glitches. Like, infinite falling. It's almost as if I'm preparing to do a zombie walk or something. Alright, so it's over here that I'm thinking of. So yeah, so you can't actually get on top of boxes. And doing this stuff is really useful. The only major thing with this game, though, is that it loves its momentum. There we go. Just trying to see, because I know there's something up here, I think. Or was it later? No, it might be later. Okay, yeah. So typically there should be some way to get up to that treasure chest, but we really can't right now. Well, I guess we can. So much trapping around. So, I guess while avoiding the thing, there's some things to note though. Xenoblade 2 features a lot of treasure chests. And field checks. This is something new. So you're going to have to come back here once you have the necessary skills to do stuff. Important. Very important change. Okay, I remember how to get that. Yeah, we can't get up there right now. So, with that, let's go ahead and head to the central change. And arrived. Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just going to be on top of your... Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and turn in our stuff. Enough fapping around. Let's just progress the story. Hello, Melolo.
What? That's it?
It's life, Mayor. There's still more than I give to non-friend. If you bring military supplies, then you get good price. Ceasefire between Moor Ardain and Uriah not keep for too much longer, methinks. So weaponry is hot item. Well, what friend think? I'll make it worth your while.
I told you before. I stay away from that sort of thing.
Oh, it's shame. Reg's good salvager. Could be good way to earn pretty penny. Waste of talent, if you ask me. Anywho, where were we?
I'll take your offer. 200 now, and you know what to do with the rest.
Okie doodles. Sending monies to Coroner Fonset Village, is right?
Yeah.
Is a beautiful thing. Sending money home at such young age. I touched. Wish my own dum-dum little pond did same.
It's 'cause Gramps doesn't charge rent. Hey, hey! All right, I'm counting on you.
Roger, pleasure doing business.
Hooray, we got 200G. Well, we could progress forward, but we got some money.
Hello, Rex.
Papunin, been a while.
Rex looking high spirits? No, how say, yes, peppy.
Been worse? So, you got something for me? New job, maybe?
Something like that. By the way, Rex come from Fonset Village in Leftherian Archipelago, yes?
Yeah, that's right. Why'd you ask?
You should go straight to boardroom of chairman.
Wait, what's going on?
Chairman Banner asked for Rex by name.
The chairman? For me?
Well, that's interesting. So we could go up to the chairman, but like I was wanting to do in the first place, this might not sound relevant now, but in a very long time, like, not for a long time, a thing will come up, though. Hey, Rex, are back. Alright then, since we do have money, now let's go ahead and pay. So, you can technically get a free ride, but for something that is much later on in the game, this little quote-unquote good deed will go a long way. Let's just leave it at that. It's a prerequisite for something far in the future, but it's good to get it done now, since I don't know if you'll be able to do that later. Alright, hold on a second before I forget. I should probably explain how to control the camera. I've already been doing it. You got manual and auto. To use manual mode, press R to point the camera in which direction you like. If you press R, while the camera is in manual mode, we'll hold on Rex's back and follow him around. That's what we call auto mode. Okay, you can adjust the camera's height and zoom, hold down. So basically, you can zoom out really far, you go left and right, zoom up super close. It's a first-person adventure. That's how close it is. You can literally go into the game in a first-person adventure. Hooray! No, seriously, I actually didn't know you could go that close. I know you can go really close. Typically, I don't mess with the cameras. So this is what the minimap does look like. You can press and hold it. But personally, I prefer having the minimap in the top right. So, not really much else to go except talk to Chairman Bana. See what's up.
Thank you for accepting summons. I, Bana, chairman of Argentum Trade Guild.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Me hear from purporting that friend is salvager of some renown. That being case, I have dincy-wincy thing to ask of Rex.
A request straight from the chairman.
Reward is 100,000 gold.
100,000?
Friend here, right? Actually, that just the advance. Another 100,000 provided upon completing job.
200,000 gold in total? I must be dreaming. I'll do it. I hereby swear to use every skill I possess to ensure this job is successful. I promise I won't let you down.
You agree without even hearing details of job?
Oh, right. What kind of job is it?
You really have skills for this?
Of course, I'll be fine.
If you say. Here, crew will explain the task. Bring them in.
Sir?
Drivers and blades. Whoa, they look so cool.
So, there's something that we want to haul up. There were some current shifts. It showed up in an uncharted area. But it's a long way down.
Nice. I like a good challenge.
Banner offered to assemble a team of veterans for this job. But this crew very picky. They want small, elite team and only from Letheria. That when Banner have stroke of genius. Should hire Rex.
Ha ha! You made the right choice.
A child salvager. Jen, don't tell me we're gonna have to hire some babysitters for this outing too.
What the hell? You look as much like a kid as I do, lady.
At least I wouldn't wet myself for the promise of a measly £100.
What are you trying to say?
Rex, was it? I implore you to excuse my lady's discourtesy.
Dromark, what have I told you about speaking for me? Shut
Drop
your...
it, Nia. Though I do see your point. In any case, it should be easy enough to make sure.
What? What are you playing at?
Well.
Malos, what good is it beating up a kid?
You said it yourself, didn't you? What if the kid's not up to it?
I said nothing of the sort.
You did think it, though, right? And anyway, now we know. You'll do right enough. Though you don't look like a driver. Where'd you learn those arts?
Gramps showed me a thing or two, even when I was little. That was his idea of playtime.
Well, you've got some skill, I'll give you that. Guts, too. Kid, you better work hard.
Man friends are such rowdy bunch. Here is advance. Use to buy what gear you need, then go to dock on starboard. Banner has arranged excellent vessel for you there.
You got it.
Hopefully, you have enjoyed the first episode. The first, and quite possibly might be the longest Let's Play on the channel. Easily. This is going to be a long adventure. I don't think I mentioned this in the intro, but this will be a 100% Let's Play. Going over the main game, all the DLC, all the Blade quests, everything I can possibly think of. This is going to be a long Let's Play. But it's been a Let's Play that I've been wanting to do ever since I first played the game. It's an enjoyable experience, and hopefully you all will be able to join me on this long ride. And with that, this has been Orpheolus. Hopefully, you all will enjoy this Let's Play as we begin our adventure through the vast reaches of Alres. And I will see you guys next time in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is Orpheolus, and see you next time.